I think the story, Eric, really begins in the Middle Ages. That was the first time that the Catholic ethos just like really permeated society. And we look back, I think, with nostalgia to those times because it was you had a Catholic civilization. We dream, of course, restoring that, of bringing that back to this world because it was the greatest civilization that ever has ever existed. Um, and what we find in that time is something kind of hard for us to imagine today when knowledge is so fragmented, is that all the disciplines were kind of melded together. They were interlocking, and they each had their own domain, yet they were complementary, and they weren't seen as a threat to one another. So I think especially of natural science, philosophy, and theology, and what um, a certain Catholic scientist of the early 1900s by the name of Pierre Duhem. Pierre Duhem, I think his name needs to be have more currency in the Catholic circles. He was able to unearth all these medieval manuscripts and basically establish that the scientific method as we know it originated in the Middle Ages. And I try to explain in my book why the Catholic ethos and the Catholic society was able to develop a mentality in that society that encouraged people to investigate material causes and find natural laws for the first time. So Father Stanley Yaki took that was Pierre Duhem's thesis, that basically the scientific method as we know it came from the Catholic Middle Ages, and there was only the Catholic society and the environment, the intellectual environment it created that was able to get people to start to look for natural laws using a method that was gauged to be successful. And so modern scientists today, they use that method that came from a Catholic society.